I will tell you the truth. I traveled to India to chase fame. For them, the people whose voice I made heard. Because no one else cared to listen. I guess people stopped listening because they were too busy watching the news or fighting amongst each other. But India wouldn't make it easy for me. Alright, it was very hard. Let's just say sickness and a lack of personal space proved a very difficult start of my trip. I told you I would be honest, so everything made me somewhat resentful towards India. But I knew where that road would lead me. If I was to transform my experience into something good, there was only one thing I could do. I had to take one more step into the country which had made it a habit to shock me. But first I had to find a way out of Agra, and it felt like the city wouldn't just let me go. Just when I was sure I would miss my bus, my Indian hero arrived to bring me to the pickup point. We fought our way through crazy traffic. And when we arrived, I could only laugh. There was no way I could have ever found this place by myself. But it didn't matter, not anymore. What did was that I made it. So I made it to my sleeper bus just in time, and for now I'm just really happy I'm not stuck in Agra, and I'll be tomorrow in Jodhpur. Meet Tarun, my next lifeline. Two things about Tarun. He loves his motor, and he loves showing travelers around. Lucky me, right? If I was to find my way through India, I had to try to understand it. Tarun showed me his home, Jodhpur. Jodhpur is also known as the Blue City because the Brahmin Hindus paint their houses blue to honor their god Krishna. Jodhpur is a city in India's largest state, Rajasthan, also known as Land of Kings. One had to take only one look at the Mehrangarh Fort surrounding the city to see why it got this name. Spending time with Tarun taught me that kindness can be found even when life is overwhelming. Maybe especially when it's overwhelming. You just have to believe it's there. Even if you can't see it, you might just have to take a leap of faith. Even though Tarun is a Hindu, he saw how important Christmas was for me. So he invited me to his home on December 25th. He only asked for one favor.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Alright, let's surprise some very good children here.
Go and meet. इसको पीयूष से मिलो.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! I hear you like chocolate. Can you share these with your sister?
His wife prepared me some of the best Indian food I've had.
Tarun's wife just prepared some delicious Indian food. And Tarun just did this with the food. Because this is apparently an Indian way to eat it, right?
Traditional food of the Rajasthan.
So you make like a big mix of it and just enjoy the food.
He even got me some Christmas presents. And of course, I couldn't just leave the house without Tarun's mother's blessing. One Christmas I surely never forget. As grateful as I was by the kindness I received from Tarun and his family, I knew if I was to survive India, it would take something else from me. I had to find my own inner strength. Practice anything long enough and you'll learn how to get better at something, which is a skill you can then apply to anything. For me, it was working out. The good thing about it is I could do it anywhere without needing anything. Sick and shook for my first weeks in India, I had neglected my routine. Getting back to it, I could feel the strength flowing back into my veins. By now my body got used to the sensation. It felt like I could tap into the strength I felt countless of times before. My humble routine had become a source for inner strength and determination. Next, a cold shower to give a kickstart to my cardiovascular system. Or in simple terms, get a proper heartbeat. And what a bliss to meditate again. Finally, I could hear my own thoughts again. Next, I got back out there. This time by myself. First, find some protein.
Okay, I'll try the Alibaba omelette. First time in my life, but I hear this is the best omelette shop in town. And that's no lie.
I knew India had some lessons waiting for me to discover. So there was only one thing I could do. Keep my head up and carry on. If I'd make it the rest of the way, I had to do it myself. I had to trust on the lessons of the past and have faith more good things were on its way. If I had to fight to get there, sure. The struggle was just a confirmation I was on the right path. Because if we're completely honest, did anything worthwhile ever come from choosing the easy road?
This was it for Jodhpur. Thank you very much for having me, Jodhpur. It was a blast. I got some rest, which is very nice, obviously. I really needed it. So I'm ready for anything else that will follow. So bring it on, India. I'm on my way to the next city now, which is going to be Bombay. So see you there. Ciao. Namaste.